You're now tuned in to Wizard at Large on Magic Rat. Do it! Do it! Do it! Stop it! I dare you! I dare you to stop this magic!
Welcome back, Intrepid Heroes. Here's our latest topic for my audio essay series, The Wizard at Large. Popular music in Hollywood. Are we getting carried away with it? Now, working on a few drafts for this essay had me realize it's almost impossible to cover the sheer bulk of the movies that would fit in this category. Before we even had talkies as an industry standard, we had musical soundtracks to accompany movies. Now, maybe it was set with a live musician, or a soundtrack in the booth, or a player piano, but I believe it to be the key to the success of film as a medium. I mean, think about all the scenarios that fit into this. Sinister music announces the villain's arrival. Tender notes as the lovers embrace or unite at the end of the script. A silly tune might jingle out as the fool stumbles across frame to frame. And again, that's nothing really new either. Musical cues have been paired with certain characters or situations since storytelling or theatrical performances have been around. But before I get carried away with a tangent about film history, let's try to narrow our lens a bit here. I wanted to talk about popular music in modern filmmaking, and even that was hard to narrow down for me when I was writing this. One of the first iconic moments to pop into my mind is The Graduate, of course. You old-school Simon & Garfunkel fans know what I'm talking about. And that movie is coming up on its 50th year anniversary. The scope and range of popular music to film almost feels bottomless. What are some of the popular soundtracks that come to your mind? Dirty Dancing, Top Gun, Tommy Boy, Garden State, Guardians of the Galaxies Volumes 1 and 2, Baby Driver. We could fill an entire episode of essays on Disney's success alone, from transitioning from their movie soundtrack to the mainstream radio or streaming services. But my real question now is it too much? Is it the lazy way out? Are composers like Hans Zimmerman, Danny Elfman, and the immortal John Williams all relics of Hollywood from yesteryear? I mean, full disclosure, there's plenty of room for everyone in Hollywood. Trendy chart hits or classical orchestras and strings. All are welcome. But I have to ask, will we ever be inspired again as the time when we saw Superman soar across the earth as the sun rises? Or shall we ever be captivated again, the way Indiana Jones narrowly escapes death? I just don't have the same emotional response from Suicide Squad or Star Trek and their overused pop music. Perhaps this is the old curmudgeon in the back of my head taking a stance, but with new heroes and new stories, we need to have the right vibe, and if that's pop music, so be it. I'm curious what you listeners have to say. Do you feel like popular music is a little overkill these days in the cinemas? Is it not enough for your taste? Or is it balanced just right? Let us know on this channel, or in the links below. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And for extra credit, recommend your favorite soundtrack and we'll check it out. Maybe we'll even do a rundown of the top favorites in an upcoming installment. Until then, you stay strong, Intrepid Heroes. A quick PS to the audience. Anyone who's seen the latest Justice League movie, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, classic soundtracks making a comeback. I was right! No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, click below.